So Butta Johnson, real name is Ephraim, which of course has the biblical connection. Do you know how he got the nickname Butta?
I don't know. I haven't gone down that path with him. His father's name is Ephraim, so obviously that's probably why.
It was when I was born from my parents and my uncle. They came up with the name from my skin complexion, and then Butta was a name that, playing sports, a lot of people, it was kind of catchy. People can catch on to it, and know a name that could kind of ring bells, and so it just stuck with me ever since then. And the way that I play, I play smooth. A lot of people always say I play smooth, so Butta was just always something that was just a description of me. And so even though it's big in the sports world, but it was also a name that was given to me, from birth, and so right from my parents and my uncle, and so it felt like it was just also just a God-given name too.
So what about your game? Because the name was given, but then it was earned because of your athleticism, or like you said, it stuck and it rang bells because of your play style. What about your play style is buttery on the court with smoothness?
Just being able to, make certain moves, and then my jump shot, my form, just, smooth, as a lot of people would say. And then also just being me, my personality, just smooth, calm, cool, collected. So.
Do you like the nickname?
Yeah.
So when you introduce yourself as Butta?
Majority of the time, yes, but if it's, more so a formal setting or anything like that, I may, say Ephraim.
What did you see playing against him where you were like, okay, I know Butta averages 10 points a game at UAB, gave us a great test, that you were like, we could maybe use this on our team?
Runaway shooter, guy who can shoot on the move. I think that's different. There's a lot of guys that can make stationary threes and kind of a step-in three, but there aren't very many guys that when somebody's chasing them, you can run, turn and shoot and make shots. That's a real gift. It takes athleticism, it certainly takes skill, and Butta's a guy who's able to do that.
Just somebody that can score and make plays, scoring all three levels, can score in the paint, mid-range, and can knock down the three ball. And then also just being able to make plays for my teammates, either coming off screens, making passes, and also on the defensive side, getting stops and talking and make sure everybody's together.
He's one of those guys, man, he can come in and he can pepper in 3 threes in a short amount of time. Did that in our first, exhibition against Presbyterian. Just a great kid, fun to recruit him. His father grew up, they're from the Tidewater, Virginia area, which is ACC country. He's a lot like Butta. They just have really, positive personalities, exciting guys, fun guys to be around. Butta pretty much every day is the same, very positive person, and I think that's gonna really help our team.
What is it like because I know, if somebody's watching you, they might think Butta's more on offense because of the exciting plays you make. What is it like as a player out there on defense when, like you said, you guys are on one accord, you're making the team uncomfortable, they haven't scored in 4 or 5 minutes? What is that like as a defender to disrupt the other team so bad?
Oh yeah, that's, I'm somebody that takes pride in defense, and my teammates and this team really takes pride in defense too, so it makes everybody feel good. And, defense is a part of the game that a lot of people don't want to do, or a lot of people just choose not to do. But I feel like it's a part of the game that you have to do, and in order to win, you have to play defense, and you have to be on one accord, you have to talk to each other, have to communicate, and so I really love it. Even more times than scoring, coming out and getting stops on teams or stopping the defender 2-3 times in a row. That was something that was that I knew coming in, that defense was something that was going to have to be a calling card for me here, and calling card for just Clemson and the way Clemson basketball and what it stands for, and it stands for grit and playing tough, just getting in people, making people feel uncomfortable.
So I've noticed, Butta, that when there's a big shot, you seek out the big shot, or you look forward to those opportunities when it's swung to you, 2 minutes left in the game. We've seen that this season several times. What do you think it is about your game or your mindset that makes you lean into those moments and make the shot that will send Little John into a frenzy?
I just think that it's just been, just confidence in those moments. A lot of people shy away from the ball, or shy away from the lights, the big lights, but that's something I like to step into, something that I've worked on, in the gym, practice, and training, hours and hours and hours, just being, put myself in that position ready to take those shots. And then also just playing 3 sports growing up, football, basketball, and baseball, that I was just, brought up in through sports that helped me see things from different angles and just, God put me in these positions to, help my team at the end of the game, and then me just having the confidence to, take that step, take that shot, take that swing, take that throw. And then once you do it once, you can do it again, and just continuing to believe in myself.
What do you think about you as a person that has allowed you, even though you're a junior, to make a name for yourself in basketball?
I just thank God, first and foremost, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for allowing me, to be here. And I wouldn't be here without him. And just my family, having my back through all the ups and downs and continuing to push me. And then also just my effort, my mindset, continuing to, wanting the best out of this game, continue to work hard and, seeing progress in myself and actually wanting to do more than, what even goals that I set for myself, noticing that I can do more than that. So just being able to want more for myself and want more for my circle and people that's around me.
I know Christianity is a big element of this team, Bible study, prayer groups. What is it like, religion included, but to be a member of such a melting pot of all these different religions, races, backgrounds, upbringings, families, to all come together? What is that like for you? And it's come together so quickly.
Right, yeah, no, it's something that's incredible, having people, like you said, from different backgrounds and different states and different areas. And so being able to come together, but still being able to, praise Jesus and give him thanks. And I think that's incredible. Clemson is just one big family, not just the coaches and my teammates, but also the community and everyone. I think that's really the most fascinating thing about this team, more than just the wins and the losses, but being able to, that we give our life to Christ and, put him above all and just continuing to trust in him and his plan, and then having teammates to, talk about these things and, get deep into it, and, that most people wouldn't even want to have these type of conversations, but talk about things that better us and better ourselves as human beings and as Christians.
Yeah, and I think I heard that Dylan Hunter said Butta might be the undercover funniest person on the team, but he said he was effortlessly funny. He wasn't like cracking jokes and things like that. What exactly is his personality to be so funny?
He's quiet, really, day to day. He's not a big personality guy like RJ we all love, because he's got this big personality and he just comes in and makes sure that everybody's having fun all the time. Butta's much more quieter. He's a little more measured. He's taking the temperature in the room and seeing how things go. But then he is quick-witted. He'll have something funny to say every so often, and kind of the same way as a player. He just kind of is out there doing his thing, and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 he makes 2 threes and get a steal and an assist. And I think his energy and juice and experience, he's played against some really good teams at UAB and had success against good competition, especially Memphis. So we're excited to see how he does this year.